Hey there, I'm Andy Wood, and today I want to show you how to create a Moody effect using Lightroom, and this effect has a touch of chocolate about it, but unfortunately not real chocolate. Hey there, I'm Andy Wood, and before we get started I'd just like to invite you to head over to imagepunk.com and grab yourself some free presets and tutorials. And just to say that if you like this video, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Cheers. Right, let's get started. Okay, this photo effect works equally well for landscapes and street photography, fashion photography, and the beauty is it takes just a couple of minutes using Adobe Lightroom. So let's get started. The first thing, we'll go to the basic panel and we will just boost the contrast up into the mid-20s. Somewhere 25, 24, 26, somewhere around about that mark. Highlights we need to take down quite a ways, somewhere in the 80s. Remember, depending on your particular image, these adjustments may vary slightly, so just bear that in mind. You may need to just tweak them a little bit to suit your needs. Shadows will bring down somewhere around about 10, minus 10 I mean, sorry. Whites equally down, somewhere around about the same mark, minus 10, minus 11, and we will boost the blacks, make them a little bit stronger, somewhere around about 20 to 25, and no big hint of chocolate yet, I would say. In the present sub panel, I would lift the clarity to somewhere around about mid-20s again, and I would dehaze to a similar amount, and then I would boost the vibrance way up, somewhere 80ish, somewhere around about there, and then just bring the saturation down into the mid-40s. Starting to have a kind of a almost a retro feel about it at this stage. Now the next thing, we just have a little tweak of the tone curve. Now we want to make an S curve and just adjust it slightly. So the first thing we do on RGB linear, just click once and it flips to custom, as you can see, and click once about there. And what I'm going to do is, if you watch the cursor, it adjusts, it changes to an adjustment. I'm just going to bring the right end, the highlights down a little bit, lift this up and go to this point and bring it down. As you can see, there's a vague resemblance of a letter S there. That looks around about right. Now to the HSL. Let's start with hue, and we will give the red a bit of a boost to around about 10, something like that. Remember, you can always type these in, so I'm just, if I wanted to, just click on there. If you tab between these, it just moves down, which works wonderfully. So let's just do that. So orange minus 5, set the yellow to around about minus 75. Greens, we'll take that all the way down, minus 100. Aqua, about halfway, so minus 45, minus 50. Blue drops to minus 10. Purple minus 10. And magenta minus 10. Now just change to the saturation tab. We can start again, click on the first one, on the red. We'll bring the red saturation down, minus 25, then tab, minus 20 for the orange. Yellow wants to be around about minus 90. Green, minus 75. aqua minus 85, maybe somewhere around about there. The blue minus 80ish, and then for purple minus 20, and magenta we'll bring that right down, minus 100, and then luminance. So we'll play with these a little bit. So we're going to bring the red down to about minus 35, somewhere around about the mid 30s. See, it's starting, it's still got the retro look, starting to get the chocolate look about it as well. Orange we're going to bring down to minus 15 or so, somewhere around about there. And yellow minus 20, somewhere around about there. Green minus 60, so a bigger one on the green. And if I'm being kind of loose about exactly where it needs to be, so as I say, depends on your image. These adjustments, you must adjust them to something that pleases your eye, obviously, not my eye. So you'll get the feel of it. If you play around with them, you'll see what you like and what you don't like. Minus 85 for aqua, let's take the blue out. And minus 80 for blue, somewhere around about there. And purple and magenta, somewhere around about the minus mid 20s, somewhere there. Okay, that's looking good. Now one more thing to do, and that's the split toning. So open up the split toning panel, and for the highlights, the hue that you need to set is around about 10, and the saturation about 10 for that. And for the shadows, 50 and 10 again. Now, as you can see, that is quite an effect. As you can see from the before and after, quite a difference to the image. Adds lots of mood to it, and as I say, can be used in most forms of photography. I wouldn't particularly use it, I don't think, on portraiture, but for landscape, fashion, travel, certainly street photography, it can be quite an effect. I mean, if we wanted to with this image, I'd probably play with this a little bit, maybe on the detail, maybe add just a hint of sharpening on there. Let's have a look. And a bit of noise reduction in there, again, very low amounts. But there you have it, easy as that. A couple of minutes it should take you when you're on a roll, and has a fantastic effect, very quick, very easy. If you want to download the preset for this, then I'll provide a link below the video, and you can download the free preset. Okay, thanks for watching. Cheers.